Welcome to Ashtonwood, everybody. Boy, it's been a long time, and we have been looking forward to this for a really long time. And it's not because there's scuttlebutt that this might be the last one of these. Anyway, why ever you're here, and there are a lot of you here. So there's a couple of firsts tonight, in addition to a last. This is the first time we've been over 40 people in the house. Wow. Don't tell the fire marshal. This is also, we believe, the very first Massachusetts debut for every single one of our performers here tonight. Although I doubt it will be the last.
That's right. Yeah.
And you know, it's sort of amazing. These guys are so good. I realized that we really should have done this as a 3-night engagement where Kate headlines one night and Joey headlines the other night, and they've all done their own gigs at Birdland, and they do their trio act. And it's nice that we can single out Kate, but I mean, we literally should have done this as a 3-night thing and have you do 3 nights worth of coming here and doing this. So.
We'd be camping in series.
Yeah,
we camp out.
So anyway, that is all I'm going to say for now. Maybe we'll have something to say later. You are in for an extraordinary evening. Please sit back, enjoy all of it. And with that, I give you Kate Kortum and Tyler Henderson.
Know why I've been blue. I pray each night for someone exactly like you. Why do we spend money on a show or two? My baby, no one does those love scenes exactly like you. You make me feel so grand. I wanna hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme I'm scheming and the dreams I'm dreaming. I know why my mother taught me to be true. My baby, she made me for someone exactly like you. Woo! I prayed and I prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Now tell me, why do we spend money, my baby, on a show or two? No, what does those love scenes exactly like you? You make me feel grand. I wanna hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme I'm scheming, and the dreams I'm dreaming, and I know why my mother taught me to be true. Oh, she made me for someone. She made me for someone. She made me for someone exactly like you. Thank you. That's Tyler Henderson on the piano. How many of us are there? Four? Four of us. There's four of us. All four of us are really excited to be here. I'm really excited to be here with some of my best friends. All four of us go way far back. Tyler and I go all the way as far back to high school. We went to high school together.
Cool.
Yeah, I know, really incredible. That first song you heard was Exactly Like You. And this next song you're going to hear is one from a great musical. Something you'll learn about me as the show goes on is that in addition to loving jazz standards, I also really love songs from musicals. And, you know, a lot of jazz standards are from musicals. But a lot of the songs I do are maybe a little outside that and from some other musicals. But this one, I think you'll recognize. Do people know the musical Hello, Dolly? Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Familiar, I guess. And this is the title track, Hello, Dolly. So we hope you enjoy it. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello there, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, and I can tell, Dolly, you're still growing, only growing, and you're still growing strong. I feel the room swaying, 'cause the band is playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find her a vacant knee, fellas. Dolly will never go away again. Hello there, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, and I can tell, Dolly, you're still growing, only growing, and you're still growing strong. I feel the room swaying, 'cause the band is playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. Golly gee, fellas, find her a vacant knee, fellas, 'cause Dolly will never go away again. cannot wait, Dolly. You're still growing, only growing, and you're still growing strong. I feel the room swaying, 'cause the band is playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. Golly gee, fellas, find her a vacant knee, fellas, 'cause Dolly will never go away. She'll never, never, never go away. Dolly will never go away again. Thank you. So this next one is also from a musical, but it's not from one that, honestly, I have known too many people to be familiar with. Are people familiar with Pal Joey? A little bit? Okay, yeah, we have a hip crowd. Honestly, I kind of expected it, knowing John and knowing his friends. I'm sure they'd be there. So this is a really beautiful ballad, and it's one that I just recently started adding to my book. And it's one of those songs that I feel like you kind of have to experience something to kind of relate to it. A lot of jazz songs are about love and are about heartbreak, and you know, there are certain songs that you can just sing and connect with, and there are some that you kind of have to tie an experience back to. And so this is one that I didn't really feel called to until I really kind of experienced something, and I hope people kind of feel the same way that I felt when I first heard this song. And this is Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. After one whole quart of brandy, like a daisy I'm awake, with no bromo seltzer handy, I don't even shake. Men are not a new sensation, I've done pretty well, I think, since this half-pint imitation put me on the blink. Wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. I couldn't sleep, and I would not sleep when love came and told me I shouldn't sleep. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh, but I love it. Although the laughs on me, I'll cling to him each spring, to him, and I long for the day when I'll sing to him, bewitched, bothered, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh, but I love it. Although the laugh's on me, I'll cling to him each spring, to him, and I long for the day when I'll sing to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Am I? He's a fool, and don't I know it? But a fool can have his charms. I'm in love, and don't I show it? Like a babe in arms. Love's the same old sad sensation. Lately, I've not slept a wink since this half-pint imitation put me on the blink. I'm wild again. So, another really important part of kind of the songs I pick are the people I hear sing them first, honestly. I mean, I'm sure that's kind of the same for a lot of people, but this song in particular I first heard done by a singer, a great singer who is, I think, one of my biggest inspirations ever, and that's the great Carmen McRae. Yeah, she was a singer that I can remember in high school. I would take the bus every day to school. It was like a 30-minute bus ride to school, and I would put my headphones on and I would listen to Carmen McRae sings The Great American Songbook Live with Joe Pass, and it had selections like What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life, If the Moon Turns Green. That album like shaped who I was as a young singer. I can just recall being so just enthralled by Carmen's voice. And this is a selection that's not from that album, but from another album that I love by her. And it's called I'm Gonna Lock My Heart and Throw Away the Key. So I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna lock my heart, throw away the key. Well, I'm wise to all those tricks you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snuff the moon above. Seal my windows up with tin so the love bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. I'm gonna sign upon my heart, don't you dare disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that is soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. Well, I'm wise to all those tricks that you played on me. I'm gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snuff that moon above. Seal my windows up with tin so the love bug just cannot get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign upon my heart, don't you dare disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that is soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. gonna turn my back on love. I'm gonna snuff that moon above. I'm gonna seal my windows up with tin so the love bug just cannot get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign upon my heart, don't you dare disturb. And if I never fall in love again, that is soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart in. I'm gonna lock my heart in. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. That's Tyler Henderson on the piano. Thank you. So something I recently started doing is writing my own music, which is scary and fun and exciting. And when I kind of started writing my own music, I found myself in a pattern, which I'm sure a lot of people find themselves in a pattern of when they're writing, which is writing only sad songs. And I was kind of like, oh, I can't write another sad song. I have to write something else. So I wanted to challenge myself and kind of think outside the box of sad songs and write not a sad song. So this is what happened, and I hope you enjoyed. This is called Little Lullaby Lucy. She's sweet, petite, and neat, little Lucy, tall, a ball. She'll take your hand, little lullaby Lucy, bold and sly, with charm and class. She makes her pass, don't blink, or you'll be trapped by lullaby Lucy. She makes you say goodnight to any chance that you have. In one fell swoop, she'll have your man in her lap. She bats her eye and takes her stance, and then she goes in for the kill and leaves you with no chance. So watch your bow, you know, little Lucy, hear me now, or you'll fall into la 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 by Lucy. La 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 makes you say goodnight to any chance that you have. In one fell swoop, she'll have your man in her lap. She bats her eye and takes her stance, and then she goes in for the kill and leaves you with no chance. So watch your bow, you know, little Lucy. Hear me now, or you'll fall ill to lullaby Lucy. 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 Romantic and charming as she, Lullaby Lucy's the girl of your dreams. Takes you and grabs you and snatches you up. That little girl's got a devious front. Lucy, men love you for all that you do, but please stay away from those nice girls, won't you? Sweet meat treat Lucy, you're all dressed in red. If I knew the name of the devil, I'd guess that it's Lucy. Lullaby Lucy. Little lullaby Lucy. So this next one is a very special one. Like I said earlier, Tyler and I went to high school together, and Tyler's not from Texas. We went to high school in Texas together. He's from upstate New York. Oneonta, New York. But he ended up in Houston, Texas, somehow, at this high school that we went to together. That was a high school for performing and visual arts. And when I was there, there was not a program for vocal jazz. There was a vocal program, and I did audition. I did not get in. But I was in the instrumental program, so I played saxophone. And so Tyler and I were in jazz band together, and I expressed interest in singing maybe halfway through my time there. And Tyler, I owe a lot to Tyler for showing me ropes and being very kind and generous in accompanying me and not caring that I didn't really know what was going on. He's saying no, but I really did not know what was going on. And so I owe a lot to him, and I credit a lot to him for kind of my early development as a singer. And this song came from an album that Tyler showed me called Songs and Lullabies, and it's by a pianist named Fred Hirsch and a vocalist named Norma Winstone, who teamed up and wrote the music and lyrics to these just beautiful, beautiful songs. And he showed me this song specifically, which is so heartbreakingly beautiful. And I don't know if we ended up doing this on my senior recital or your senior recital.
Solo.
Right, yes. So this was kind of a song of our final year in high school together, and we did not know it, but we would end up at school again together at Juilliard. Last year we got to spend 1 year at Juilliard together, which was such a treat. But this song is from that album, and it's called A Wish, so we hope you enjoy. No hearts, no flowers at my door. No cards from someone I adore. And yet it seems you are the focus of my dreams. I only wished that I you smiled and took my breath away. The sun broke through the moment I set eyes on you. I only wished that I could be your Valentine. The years slip silently away. Somehow I missed the chance to say it must be clearer now than day, though there'll be songs and poems lovelier than mine. How much I wished that I could be your Valentine. The years slip silently away. Somehow I missed the chance to say it must be clearer now than day, though there'll be songs and poems lovelier than mine. How much I wished that I could be your Valentine. Yeah, not just any pianist can do a Fred Hirsch song, so thank you, Tyler. So you heard John at the beginning talk a lot of commotion about two other people, and I'm sure you're wondering where they are, and they're here, don't worry. So for this next song, I would like to invite up my two best friends and roommates and also bandmates. Which is three things that don't normally occur together very often, but we have gotten very lucky. And this is June Kavlin and Joey Bianco of the Sunhouse Singers. So this is a song that we got the opportunity to do kind of recently with a friend of ours named John Kuzin. He has a group called The Neighborhood that does songs from the Muppets and Sesame Street, and also just old-time songs. This is a song that was made popular by the McGuire sisters, and it's just a beautiful song that we did with him, and we wanted it to kind of keep living on. So this is called May You Always. We hope you enjoy. That was good. Let's do it. This space this special place is brightened by your special face. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish for you tonight. May you always walk in sunshine, slumber warm when night winds blow. May you always live with laughter, for a smile becomes you so. May good fortune find your doorway. May the bluebirds sing their song. May no troubles travel your way. May no worries stay too long. May your heartache be forgotten. May no tears be spilled. May old acquaintance be remembered, and your cup of kindness filled. And may you always be a dreamer. May your wildest dream come true. May you find someone to love as much as I love you. May your heartache be forgotten. May no tears be spilled. May old acquaintance be remembered, and your cup of kindness filled. And may you always be a dreamer. May your wildest dream come true. May you find someone to love as much as we love you. They will certainly be back. Oh, now I gotta get my paper back here. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. So this next song is a song that I heard first done by the great Cecile McLaurin-Salvant, who is one of my many inspirations, and she is a vocalist on the scene now who is just doing everything she can to be the greatest pioneer in vocal jazz, I think. And it's a song that you don't hear done very often. It's written by T.P. Kirk and Bob Dorough, who is from Houston, I think. Yeah, Bob Dorough, so another one of us. But this is called Devil May Care, so I hope you enjoy it. No care I'm happy as I can be. I've learned to love and to live. Devil may care, no blues or woes. Whatever comes, it later goes. That's how I take and I give. Devil may care when the day is through. I suffer no regrets. I know that she who frets loses the night. For only a fool dreams she can hold back the dawn. She who is wise never tries to revise what's past and gone. Live love today, let come tomorrow what may. Don't even stop for a sigh. It doesn't help if you cry. That's how I live and I die. Devil may care. This next song is one that's very special to me, and I talked about Bob Dorough earlier, and Bob Dorough worked very closely with a man named Dave Frischberg, who are, some people maybe, yeah, Dave Frischberg. He's one of the most incredible songwriters ever, in my opinion. And you might not be familiar with him maybe in his jazz writing contexts, but I'm sure you guys know about Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay, so Dave Frischberg wrote for Schoolhouse Rock. He wrote on I'm Just a Bill on Capitol Hill, Conjunction Junction, What's Your Function? Right? We all know that stuff? Classics, right? Educational, good time, fun classics. In addition to writing those, he also wrote some beautiful, beautiful jazz standards. And you might recognize maybe Peel Me a Grape. That's a Dave Frischberg song. Yeah. I'm Hip is a Dave Frischberg song. He wrote so many great, great songs. And this is one of them. But it doesn't really, I feel like, get played all too often. And it's so, so beautiful. And the girls know this. I play this like every time I sing, ever, because I just love it so much. I think it's that good of a song, so I never get tired of it. And I wrote a little intro and outro to kind of, I don't know, just add my own little touch to Dave's song. So this is You Are There. Hope you enjoy. When I pass by a window, will I see you and me in the cold blue reflection of my almost too real dream? Or am I just some passing earthly scheme? You were my reality. Or will you be there too, just like you wanted to? Not a page left unchanged, no more plans to be made. Am I still awake? In the evening, when the kettle's on for tea, an old familiar feeling settles over me, and it's your face I see, and I believe that you are there. In a garden, when I stop to touch a rose, I feel the petals soft and sweet against my nose. I smile and I suppose that somehow maybe you are there. When I'm dreaming and I find myself awake without a warning, and I rub my eyes and fantasize, all at once I realize it's morning, and my fantasy is fading like a distant star at dawn. My dearest dream is gone. I often think there's just one thing to do: pretend the dream was true and tell myself that you are there. When I'm dreaming and I find myself awake without a warning, and I rub my eyes and fantasize, all at once I realize it's morning, and my fantasy is fading like a distant star at dawn. My dearest dream is gone. I often think there's just one thing to do: will I see you again? In a book of our lives, yours is not as long as mine. I am still awake. We have a few more for you, and this next one is a really fun one. It's one that I don't do very often, but I kind of wish I did. In the beginning I said that I love musicals, and I love taking a lot of songs from musicals. And a great thing about jazz is a lot of the standards come from musicals. So super convenient because I love both of those things. But some of them I feel like kind of get left behind in this hypothetical Great American Songbook, which is not a real book, just so we all know. Some people think it's a real book, it's not real. So some of them get kind of left behind, I feel like, in musicals. And this is one of them. I feel like this one should have been taken and done over and over again, and I hope you agree with me. Are people familiar with Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yes, the state or the musical? Yeah. Specifically, this one is the musical. And this is a song called from Oklahoma called I Can't Say No. So, yes. So good, right? Yeah. I'm like, this one should have been, people should keep doing this. So hopefully you agree with me. And I guess there's just one way to find out. So we hope you enjoy I Can't Say No. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I've known what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I've heard a lot of stories, and I reckon they are true, about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a fella, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go, just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sorta wanna kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I'm the type that can faint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no, 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 no. and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye. I'm just a girl who can't say no. Well, I can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while I act refined and cool, sitting on my velveteen settee. Then I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a belt buckle and chaps. As soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no. Right? That one was like left behind. That one should have made its way into the songbook. Whatever, we'll take it up with someone else. So, like I said, the girls are going to be back, and I think I'd like to bring them back now for a very, very special tune. And John and I have been in talks for a very, very long time. The show has been many moons in planning, which is so great because we get the time to kind of plan some fun songs, including some music written by his father. Yes, yeah, who I'm sure you all know has just the most wonderful, wonderful, wonderful songbook that, you know, got to be recorded by Benny Benack and Anais Reno. And we were in town when John was in town, and Benny was playing at the Django, and Benny texted us and was like, you guys should come by and sing a song, and John's gonna be there, we can all hang out. Also, BTW, here's some charts of John's dad. Maybe if you guys want to learn one and sing one. And we were like, oh, that would be really fun, we should do that, and then keep it a surprise. So, we found a song that was recorded by the Mills Brothers, right? Yeah, it was recorded by the Mills Brothers, and I wasn't even, this was 2 days before the Django performance happened, and I was like...
If 2 days.
If 2 days. And I was like, I'm just going to learn the song, I'm not going to drag these two into it, make them learn something. We're all in school right now, so everything is hectic, always. And then I was like, it's recorded by the Mills Brothers, we should learn it, and figure it out. And so, we did. We surprised him at the Django with this song, and now we're surprising all of you with the same song. So we hope you enjoy. This is Cottage with a Prayer. Somewhere there's a light that's burning for someone who isn't there. All the folks at home are yearning in a cottage with a prayer. There's a picture on the mantle, Mother gently placed it there so that they could be together in a cottage with a prayer. A prayer said with a tear to see the one they're longing for. A prayer that soon they will hear footsteps running to the door. May the Lord above protect him, keep him safe while he's out there. One day we will be returning to a cottage with a up here for one more song, if you guys don't mind. And this song it's just a fun song, and we have to do it. And we all love improvising, we all love scouting, and this is a song where we really get to do that. So this is called Red Top Blues.
Red top,
my little red top. See how you got me spinning, going round and round, and I don't want to stop. You've got me, so if I don't go around, I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop, gonna drop. So red top, see how you got me spinning, going round and round, and I don't want to stop. You've got me, so if I don't go around, I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop, gonna drop. Bubble baby, my dear, should be already, should be. See how you got me spinning, going round and round, and I don't want to stop. You've got me, so if I don't go around, I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop, gonna drop. So red top, see how you got me spinning, going round and round, and I don't want to stop. You've got me, so if I don't go around, I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop. I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop. I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop. I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop, gonna drop. I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop, gonna drop. I am sure gonna drop, gonna drop. My little red top. Okay, we just have two more for you, if that's okay. And this next song is that okay? Where's John? Two more, is that fine?
5.
All night. We're sleeping here, so, you know. Well, okay, so this next one is another special one for me. Like I said before, I recently started writing. And when I said I started writing, and I started writing sad songs, this is one of them. So I hope that's okay. But I think it turned out to be something that I'm really happy with. And this is called Notice the Love. So I hope you enjoy. The skin of our love is sweet. Even the pickers think we're ripe and ready to eat. Red like a cherry, crisp like a grape. No one suspects the rotten taste. Everyone notices the love. Everyone sees the love. They think that what they think is true. They won't change their minds out of the blue. Everyone sees what they choose. They blind all the evil. That's what they do. Turn a blind eye, deafen an ear. They pose helpless. In the eyes of eternity, I have loved you for it all. I should know better. I see right through you. I've tasted fruit that is spoiled and continue to eat. In the minds of the audience, they want the tinted pink clouds. Even the scoffers don't dare to question. They live in fantasy land where no wrongdoers go. They only notice the love. They only understand the love. They want to know more. They think they know best. Who to question. They live in fantasy land where their eyes are all closed and nobody sees what goes on behind doors or even bushes with thorns. And they all pretend that our love hasn't spoiled. It's sickly and soiled with all of these. I want to notice the love. I want to see the love. Open my eyes, turn up my ears. I want blindness. I need you. We have just one more for you, and before we do that, I have many people to thank, and namely Tyler Henderson on the piano, who has been just so wonderful. Yeah. And before he's one of the best pianists ever, he is my friend, so it's just such a joy to work with him. And the next people I would like to thank are the Sunhouse Singers, who traveled with me by car from New York City this morning at 5:30 a.m. So, yes. And then John Ann's and Brenna, thank you so much for hosting us. And really kudos to John for hosting jazz in his home and putting on these home concerts. It's not an easy thing to keep music alive and keep jazz alive. So musicians really deeply from the bottom of their hearts appreciate people like you who do everything they can to keep the music alive. So thank you, and we're so happy to be a part of maybe the last concert in this home. So thank you so much. John. We also want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for turning up and turning out and listening. It's another thing that musicians and artists do not take for granted, is an audience who will listen and care, and a hip audience at that, people who know all this music and all the writers and things like that. So it's not something we take lightly. So really thank you so much for being here and being attentive and just being such a wonderful audience. Thank you. So this last song we're going to do is a Gershwin song, and it's one of my favorite Gershwin songs to end with. Gershwin and Arlen, excuse me. It's called The Man That Got Away. The night is bitter, the stars have lost their glitter, the winds grow colder and suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away. No more his eager call, the writings on the wall, those dreams that you dreamed, they have all gone astray. The man that won you has run off and undone you. The great beginning has seen the final inning. I don't know what happened, it's all a crazy game. No more that old time thrill, good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his, I know you're on to, but fools will be fooled, and where's he gone to? Lonelier and tougher. With hope you burn up. Tomorrow he may turn up. There's just no let up. The live long night and day. Ever since this world began, there's nothing much sadder than one man, woman, looking for the man that God, one man or woman, looking for the man that God,
Oh, don't stop on my account. I came out too early, sorry. So let's see. The most people we've ever had in the house, the most performers we've ever had in the house, the longest Ashtonwood we've ever had, and I think I said this a few concerts ago, because we don't want to show favoritism. So I said that the best Ashtonwood concert we've ever had is always the most recent one. Yeah. So I don't think then it's inappropriate to say that we may very well have saved the best for last. Oh, yeah. And the wonderful thing is that this may be the last Ashtonwood, but we're going to do this again no matter what street we live on. Thank you to Kate, thank you to Tyler, to Joey and June, everybody who came, as is always the case. Phase 2 of food and drink are out. Dessert is out. Please meet these incredible performers. We will pick up some chairs and we'll clear the way so it's not quite as crowded. These jazz musicians, I tell you. Anyway, talk to Kate about her CD. Talk to Kate about her new CD. And I'm sure she'll find a way to tell you where those things can be made available. Thank you again for coming. We will do it again, I promise.
Thank goodness.